Air Force, we invest a lot of dollars in training up a pilot, and should have our KC-135 and the 4 F-100s, or excuse me, A-10s.
A-10s coming in from the right.
Yeah, I'm listening to Ralph, and he's putting words in my mouth. All right, here they come in there with the KC-135 in the lead and the 4 Warthogs.
That's a beautiful sight there. The KC-135 has the boom deployed. That's really the business end of the KC-135. That's the apparatus that allows that aircraft to pass jet fuel to any needing U.S. Air Force aircraft. Again, putting the global reach into the United States Air Force.
And talk about the boomer, the guy in the back.
Yeah, there's a 3-person crew that operates on the KC-135. There's the 2 pilots. And then in the back, there's an enlisted air crew member. That's the boom operator, known as the boomer. And that person lies on his or her stomach and flies that boom really into the receiving aircraft. So it's really a delicate operation. You have the pilot of the KC-135 holding the aircraft steady.
Now, of course, when the air-to-air refueling was first started, it was conducted between some of the aircraft we saw similar to our World War I airplanes, but the refueler, instead of flying a boom, would strap the gasoline to his back and then actually climb up on the top wing and transfer to the other pilot, to the other airplane, and deliver the fuel. Proved not to be very effective.
First successful air-to-air refueling flight flown by a fellow by the name of Carl Spots. He was the first Air Force Chief of Staff, had his first major command right here at Selfridge Air National Guard Base, was the commander of the 1st Pursuit Group here at Selfridge way back in the 1920s.
All right, here's the first Warthog coming over.
This is the A-10 Thunderbolt 2. It is commonly known as the Warthog. If you kind of take a look at it from front on and use a little bit of imagination, you get the last 10 years or so by the 107th Fighter Squadron, which is located just behind Show Center here in the Squadron Operations Building. And of course, our 127th Maintenance Group that just does a great job of making sure these aircraft are ready to go. We conducted a major deployment with these aircraft in 2015, and glad to say that everybody who left came back.
And when you're preparing for war, the one sounds like beverage dripping. Now we saw earlier the B-17 begin with a little ordnance on target, on time and on target. The B-17,
indeed, flown by the 171st Air Refueling Squadron. Also been flying the KC-135 for about 10 years now. This unit is in high demand around the country, around the world really. Operates 8 of these Stratotanker aircraft right here at Selfridge. And as I said, operates with a 3-person crew, but let me tell you something, it takes a lot more than 3 people to make sure that that aircraft is ready to go. We have deployed those aircraft on very short notice in the past. They participate in a maintenance group that keeps those aircraft ready to go, and they take a lot of pride in making sure those aircraft are looking good and flying right.
And the United States Air Force is in the process of requiring from Boeing a new tanker to replace
people who would not have otherwise survived if it had not been for the presence of the Coast Guard and its rescue helicopter.
All right, here comes the KC-135 coming across once more with the boom down. He's ready to pass gas as necessary.
As we mentioned, primarily an air refueling platform, but that aircraft can do a couple different things. Can carry about 60 personnel in the back, can also carry cargo in the back. And one of the most important jobs that aircraft, if you want to see how they load all that ordnance onto an A-10, underneath the sunscreens, which are kind of large awning-looking things that are on the flight line or on the parking ramp, there's a demonstration that's going on here actually throughout the afternoon. One of our some of our great weapons and ammo troops are demonstrating how weapons are loaded. So it's a really bad day for the bad guys on the ground, and that aircraft, when it fires its gun, And there you go, another spot on target by our A-10s. When it fires its gun, it has a very distinctive sound, and it is the soldier or the Marine on the ground. It is their favorite sound to hear.
Anti-submarine patrols along the east coast of the United States. That's another and later reconnaissance in the European theater of operation. What you just seen is a simulated strafing run from that GAU. I got it right today. GAU 8. It's called the Gatling gun.
It's called the GAU 8 Avenger. It's a Gatling-style gun, 7 barrels. Shoots a bullet, as you said, about the size.
Which is designed to operate with aerodynamic performance and advanced integrated avionics. The F-35. I'm looking at our F-8 demo pilot back here. The F-35 will provide next generation of stealth, enhanced situational awareness, and the reduced vulnerability for the United States and allied nations. From a conventional takeoff and landing, the F-35A gives the Air Force and the Allies the power to dominate the skies anywhere, anytime. The F-35A is an agile, versatile, high-performance, 9G capable multi-role fighter which combines stealth, sensor fusion, and unprecedented situational awareness for the crew. The F-35A is an advanced sensor package designed to gather, fuse, and distribute more information than any fighter in history, giving operators
now liveairshowtv.com, and a reminder that you can visit liveairshowtv.com on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll be able to see a replay of some of the events that you've seen here today. And you can read more about Selfridge and all of today's performers at teamselfridge.com on the internet.
And as we get the A-10s down, we got the F-35s at altitude. And as Governor, flexible communication links make the F-35 an indispensable tool in the future homeland defense, joint and coalition irregular warfare, and major combat operations.
Our last A-10 coming in on approach from the left. Wheels down.
Reliability and maintainability, combined with high responsive support and training systems linked to the latest information technology. The Autonomic Long Distance Information System integrates current performance, operational parameters, the conventional configuration, schedule upgrades, and maintenance component history with predictive diagnostics for health in the 21st century.
I just want to mention our KC-135 coming in on final approach from the left.
It's a big airplane. It looks like it's just slow.
There is a desire to have that aircraft located here at Selfridge. Selfridge does not operate in a vacuum. One of the great aspects of Selfridge is our partnership with our other National Guard facilities that exist in the state of Michigan. Up in Alpena, at the Alpena Combat Readiness Training Center, where we do a lot of training there, air-to-air combat. A lot of opportunity to do different things there. At Cape Grayling, which is of course the big facility in northern Michigan, where we partner very closely with the Army National Guard and engage in just a wide variety of different training operations there. Of course, our partners in Battle Creek at Fort Custer and at the Battle Creek Air National Guard facility, where they operate remotely piloted aircraft. A huge Army training facility there as well. So it's not just Selfridge.